Hello, Noah here. This is a little preface message at the beginning before we go into this case, and I need it to be at the beginning so that everybody sees it. So don't skip past this. This is pretty important. So, at the beginning of this episode, I make some theories, like right before we go into the case. I make some theories regarding something that I'm not supposed to know about yet. And I've looked over the footage, and no matter what I do, um, trying to censor it won't do much because through context clues, you'll probably be able to gauge what I'm talking about. So sadly, I will have to cut some of the theories I make regarding this case at the beginning here, and I'll have to censor some stuff later in the episode because I talk about it. And that's unfortunate because I failed to account for the fact that some people may be experiencing this game for the first time through our Let's Play, me and Net's Let's Play. And I didn't think about that, and that is a mistake on my part. I don't discuss it in any episodes past this until it happens, so that's at least good. But in the comments, if you know what I'm talking about, which you might know what I'm talking about, don't discuss it, don't talk about it in the comments because I want people who are experiencing this game for the first time to stay blind, unlike I have. Luckily, this is the only thing that I've been spoiled on. If you're not able to tell what I'm talking about, then that's great. I won't have to worry about people talking about it. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. Just don't talk about it in the comments until it happens. If you know what I'm talking about, don't talk about it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, great. Then that does the job for me. So that's all I really wanted to say before we go in. So, yeah, without further ado, enjoy the episode. Hello, Noah here, and welcome back to Conflict of Interest. I can't believe it, but we're nearly at the end of the game already. We've been kind of pumping these out, just recording straight through. But there are a few things I want to mention before we begin. So, I want to mention this before. I've also had a theory that maybe Jimmy is also a defense attorney because he showed up with a fake prosecutor badge. And seeing as how he handled himself in court, he knows what the hell he's doing. He knows exactly how to operate in a courtroom. So I have to assume that he's probably a defense attorney. And there is one more theory I want to go over. I have a bad feeling about the fact that Williamson is on the cover of this case. I have a feeling that our next victim is going to be him. I have a feeling he's going to die this case. I have a feeling he's the one that's going to die and be the victim in this case. I don't know who we would have to defend, but I have a feeling Williamson is going to die in this case. I don't know. Something is just sinking into my brain telling me that.
You think we have another Brisbane on our hands?
Not even a Brisbane, because Brisbane just got injured. I have a feeling Williamson's actually gonna die, but those are just my theories for now. So, obviously, don't confirm or deny them in the comments. But those are just my thoughts before we go in. So let's just go in.
All I will say is it's gonna be a very wild case. And look at this.
Ooh.
At the end of Turnabout Consequences, did Nick prove the motive? Now, may I make a recommendation?
Yes.
Go ahead and say proved the motive, and when the game is over, I will tell you what the difference is between either path, because once you pick one of these, you won't know the difference until the very end.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. I actually wanted to discuss this
Okay.
like at the beginning before we started this case, but it's a good thing that this actually brought it up because there were two paths and we did technically do both of them, but I did skim through Visual Novelty's Let's Play, and I believe he went with the didn't prove the motive one, and he didn't go back to do the other path. So what if we just did one path? Like which one would you take if you couldn't go back and save and change anything? What would you choose? For me personally, I would have proved the motive because at least then, like Pearl would have to serve some time, but at least she would get the help that she needed.
So I would choose this one. I was going to choose this one anyway, regardless of what you said. But yeah.
Visual novelty. What he did was part 74. He saw the ending of Turnabout Consequences for cover for her, and then in part 75, he did Prove Pearl's Motive, and then when he started Turnabout Into the Unknown, he chose Proved the Motive.
Okay, so as I said, I skimmed through, so I didn't know that he actually did both paths. So that is my bad, but yeah.
No worries. So
But
yeah, we'll take the top option.
yeah.
Mr. Nick, please. I can't do it myself. Do it.
It's been 2 days through the 2 days and yet an eternity. How could she ask me to do that? What kind of choice is that? Asking a man to choose between his integrity and his soul. I wasn't ready for that. I never would have been.
You knew something was wrong. You knew it the moment you saw me. You just didn't want to admit it.
Maya was so happy to see her back. Even if it seemed off, how could I ruin that?
She knew it too. She may be quirky, but she's not blind. Mystic Maya is smarter than people give her credit for.
It wasn't Maya who had to choose. I was the one who was forced to turn on Pearl. She'll go to prison now, all because of me. No matter what Maya's done, that's not one that's on her head. Only mine.
Was it you? It was my life, my action to take. You told me not to blame myself for the crimes of others.
But there was so much more I could have done. I could have done something to prevent it all. I'm not sure what exactly, but I could have. Should have.
But you didn't.
But I didn't. Now she's in jail, all because of me. I could never look her in the eye again.
It's better that way.
No, I can't accept that. I could have protected you. I could have. I wish I could have protected you.
It's too late to cry about what could have been. I made my choice and you made yours. We'll both have to live with it.
What happened at Crane will follow me for the rest of my life. You can't make that sort of choice without having to face the consequences. I was powerless to protect Maya from Pearl, or Pearl from herself. I was powerless to protect anybody. A defense attorney who can't protect the people he cares about. What good is he? I won't let it happen again. What a start, man. Already
Starting from
misty-eyed.
rock bottom. Well, they're gone. Ollie said he'll call us once they get to Karain Village. And Maya... Well, Maya...
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling that she was going to take a back seat for the rest of the game.
The doctors say she's recovering fine, so that's good.
Maya.
After grandmother, after Earl, should really just focus on fixing Karain. There's too much to worry about, too much that was my fault. I loved being back here. It was just like before. I'm glad you got your badge back, Nick. I wish things could be the same. But grandmother was right. If I want people to take me seriously, I can't spend all my time here. It's not goodbye forever. We'll still keep in contact. Just like we always did.
Pearl's conviction really shook Maya up. There's still a lot that needs to be fixed in the Fake Land. She can't have any more distractions. For a good while, I'd guess.
It should have been you taking her, not Polly. He barely knows her.
That would have been a difficult car ride, so... Probably, yeah.
And of course, gotta find any reason to keep Polly from getting to do anything.
Damn. Yep. I mean, that too.
You could have at least said the word goodbye.
I couldn't do it, Trucy. I just couldn't do it. Even after everything, looking her in the eyes she left was the hardest of all. I failed her. I failed everyone.
Stop saying that! That's all I've been hearing lately. It wasn't your fault. None of it.
Not my fault, but I could have stopped it. This past week, or 5 years back, somewhere along the line. I can solve criminal conspiracies, but I couldn't see this. And because of that, 2 of the people I loved most in the world nearly died. Pearlie nearly... She tried to... And Maya, 2 people tried to kill Maya. And if that letter we found is genuine, Francisco Mendez had a part in it. He's out for us. For her. He won't stay quiet forever. I was helpless to prevent it before, but not anymore. He's shown his intentions. Nothing's gonna harm her. Not while I'm around. Come in.
Shall I
Who?
just tell you who this is?
Oh, well, let's see. Let's be surprised.
Ahem. It seems I found the right place.
Williamson, what are you doing here?
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Not as if I have anything important going on at the moment. Can I get you something?
I need to speak with a defense lawyer. I was under the impression one worked here.
Okay, don't be a smartass. I assume you aren't referring to Mr. Justice.
I realize this is short notice. You're all very upset at the moment. I'm sorry. I'm afraid something has come up. I need your help.
With what?
What else? There's a man I'd like you to defend.
Okay, never mind. He didn't die. You were at my last trial. You know what happened. I'm going to take a break from the courts. Maybe for good this time.
Yes, I can respect that. However, I figured you would want to take this specific case.
Why's that?
What started at Crane isn't finished. There are still people out for Miss Fay. If you want to protect her, you need to take direct action. We found this at...
Oh, shit!
We found this at today's crime scene.
Come on.
Bro, how many fucking assassins are gonna come after us? That's...
Seriously.
You know this card. I know about your case that involves Shelley the Killer. It was a traumatic experience for both you and Miss Fay. This man, the one I want you to defend, he and I have known each other for several years. I'm certain he didn't hire the killer for this.
Who would?
That's precisely the question you should be asking. Another assassination hot on the heels of the last one. And this is yet another one that involves the Rovales family. There may yet be hope to find the people pulling the strings.
The Rovales family?
If my suspicions are correct, then Francisco Mendez had some hand in this murder.
Rovales. After what they did?
You're the only one I can trust to defend. We've never been on the best of terms, but can I ask this single favor of you?
I don't know. I'll think about it.
Well, I figured you would want to get some closure. Maybe I was wrong. The killer escaped you before. He's still out there. Ask yourself if you truly feel safe. I need to make preparations for the trial. If you do decide to defend, talk to Mr. Waters. I've already told him to give you access to the crime scene. I'll leave a map with directions so you can get there. I want answers, and I know you do too. Take this case and you just may get them. I'll be seeing you.
Killer. It's been so long. Nearly a decade ago, Shelley the Killer, an infamous assassin, put my friends and me through hell and back. It was only by a stroke of luck that we all made it out alive. Yet after everything, he escaped. He's never faced justice. I've never taken a case with the express reason to catch a criminal. That's a prosecution's job. But if he and the Rovales family are working together... Kirain was my worst fears come true. I'll never be safe. Maya will never be safe. Pearl will... I won't just sit here and wait for it to happen. They're going down. Trucy, I'm doing it.
Before... Now that we're paused, I want to say I'm glad that Williamson's not the victim. I am
Yeah.
now that we won his respect, I'm looking forward to how a case is gonna be where he and you are on much more cooperative terms.
Yeah?
Think of the possibilities, eh?
Yeah.
So, all right. Oh man. Are you sure? Don't jump into this. That man is dangerous.
I know. That's why I need to do it.
I know he tried to kill Maya before, but that was a long time ago. Don't let what happened at Kurain influence this decision.
I'm not.
How can we not? Daddy, Maya will be fine.
I don't trust that anymore. For how long? Mandira's wants her dead.
The killer isn't Mandira's.
Williamson thinks it's connected. I have to do this. I don't have a choice.
I'm coming with you.
No, you can't.
Do it alone? Shut up! If you don't have a choice, then neither do I.
You're really worried about me, aren't you?
Of course I am. Nothing I say is gonna change your mind. I know that. But it's the same for me. You're not going anywhere without me.
Who's the parent here again? First of all...
We haven't
Oh.
had Trucy as our assistant since the very first case.
Oh, yeah, that's true. The first case feels so long ago. My god. 5 years ago, Maya's cousin, Pearl, disappeared. She recently resurfaced only to... Let's not
June
think too
4th,
much about that.
2022.
It's a newspaper article for a recent prison breakout. Infamous serial killer Virgil Black escapes custody! Shit, he is out! An ominous headline if I ever heard one.
Oh my god.
Am I gonna get to voice him one last time?
At least, you know what? At least the previous cases are all connected. I mean, of course they're all connected because they all involve the Rivales family, but the characters from previous cases, like maybe Virgil Black will make a reappearance.
Mhm.
Who knows what else is in store for us? Anyway,
My Magatama, or what's left of it, it blew up during the last trial.
how did that happen? We can't
Oh.
tell you, Trucy.
Oh.
We don't want to talk about it.
Oh. No, I just realized something. That's why we got the Magatama taken off of us. So that we couldn't see Pearl's secrets during the trial, during that last little trial. That's
brilliant.
That's why she was holding it.
Hmm.
If we didn't have it, we wouldn't be able to see that she was so nervous and had secrets to hide.
Good point.
I don't know, overload
what-
of... Huh?
Maybe I knew that at some point, but I didn't think to mention it. I hadn't. I could have said that, but I wasn't thinking about it. So good catch on your part.
I don't know, overload of spiritual energy maybe?
Would spiritual energy do that?
Trucy, my finger pointing can exorcise ghosts. Do we really need an explanation for this? Or in the anime, when you finger point, you basically just airbend.
Yup.
An award for Hero of the Intersphere. Apparently, that's actually a thing. She who shall not be named thought it would look better on my wall than on hers.
You know who who shall not be named is?
Probably Pure Madness. I mean, it says
Yep.
Intersphere, so
Exactly.
Trucy's good at many things, but cleaning up after herself isn't one of them. Flying spaghetti!
I think Maya wanted us to get this place cleaned up.
Well, you go ahead and make plans for...
Aw, damn it. Nah, I'm fine.
Definitely takes after her dad. Oh, yep, no, that's... yeah. Door. This is Charlie. He belonged to my mentor, Mia, before she passed away. He's one of the few things around here that hasn't changed. What did you think of Williamson just now?
This was my first time meeting him, but he didn't seem, too bad?
Ugh.
Why'd he come to you?
He had to have a reason. He's always doing something behind the scenes.
Did somebody force him into it?
I may not have a Magatama anymore, but I've been doing this long enough to tell when somebody's hiding something. Oh shit, yeah, we don't have a Magatama. We're not gonna have any more Magatama segments. That's weird.
What do we do without them?
Ugh. It was weird, but it seemed to me that Williamson is really, well, worried.
Why would that be?
He did say that the Relvalis family was involved, but really, who knows? Right now, I'd give anything for a device that could detect hidden emotions. Oh.
Wouldn't we all?
Yep.
Who's this killer person?
He's an assassin. Somebody hired him a while back. I had to take the case, and it wasn't pretty.
Mr. Williamson said he knows the suspect didn't hire him for this murder. How could he be sure of that? I think you're getting into this too quickly. You haven't even met the defendant.
I'll stop by the detention center and have a chat with him. That should be my first destination. What do you think did it?
Daddy, do you even know who the victim is yet?
Not exactly.
Or the suspect? Or if there was an eyewitness?
Well, no, and no.
Maybe you should focus on the basics before jumping to the conclusion. Don't get too ahead of yourself.
Lawyering 101. Guess I should figure out the obvious first.
Want to present stuff?
Oh shit, yeah.
It's the same dialogue.
Oh, yeah, I recognize it.
So, there's that assassin's card, but it sounds like the defendant is the suspect. Do you think he's the killer, or what?
We'll have to find that out. It's entirely possible he was the killer's client.
And he just ended up getting arrested himself? That wasn't very careful. Prosecutor Williamson said that he wasn't the client. He might be innocent.
He might be that too.
It's a lot to ponder over, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Maya's gone. What'll we do without her?
Things will go back to the way they were before, I suppose.
We need somebody to fill her spot. This place will be so empty without her.
Maybe I can start looking for new recruits. There might be somebody we can hire. They'll have some big shoes to fill.
All right, let's put out an ad for an extremely yellow chica who can speak multiple languages.
I was literally about to say that.
Sorry.
The Ravalis family has been up to quite a lot lately. You might need me to catch you up on recent events.
Oh, that won't be necessary. You've told me enough to get by. And if we come across anything I don't remember, you can just explain it again. You know, to remind me and anyone else who's forgotten, like the player. We haven't forgotten.
Anybody else? What do you think about this evidence?
No, I don't think I know what to say about that.
Nothing at all?
Well, I was thinking it'd make a nice prop for my next show.
Williamson?
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
But I don't think that's what you were hoping for, is it?
I don't think that's what Williamson would hope for either. Wait until after the trial, and then we'll see. We'll go up and ask
Him
him
in the
if he wants
coffin
to.
with the rubber sword.
Oh no! Oh no, not again. Well, I guess not for the first time, because not again is going to happen in a few years.
Yep.
No, I don't have the heart to do that.
Don't have the heart to do it, huh? All right.
I can
understand.
I can live without presenting one profile.
All right. I don't blame you.
All right, who the hell are we defending?
Now, we should, for the defendant of a final case, you know that defendant is gonna hide a big secret, and the truth ain't pretty. I mean, look what happened with Renwick Smith.
Yeah.
And you've been saying that you want to voice a culprit. There is a chance that this defendant could be the culprit, but I do have a voice in mind for this person just in case.
Okay.
Anyway,
I'm here to see the suspect for the latest murder. You was dirty? Not yet, but I'd like to talk with him. No, wait till later. He's still in police questioning. How long will it take? Yes, I'm ready to take the whole day. Goddamn.
what?
You
What a
heard me?
tease.
No one talks to the creep until we're finished. Got it? Ah, fuck you. Fuck you. I want to see him now. How am I supposed to investigate the crime? Not my problem.
Let's head to the crime scene. We're not gonna meet him quite yet.
Rough. We better come back later. Of course.
Hang
you
in
would,
there.
Of course you would do that.
And of course, I had to say what I said to tease you into thinking we were just about to see them.
You're
You're welcome.
I really thought he was gonna show up after what you said. Oh, fuck you. This seems to be the right neighborhood.
If you can call it that, I only see 2 houses.
It should be the one the police are gathered around.
Are you with those boys?
Who in the hell?
I saw some funsy detective go in the big one. Me neighbor lives there.
Is that the suspect's house?
Oh, he's the suspect, is he? Thought he might have been the victim. That's a relief. Hate to miss me, dear old neighbor. Are you with the police then?
Not quite. I'm the attorney.
You are you? Got one of those shiny badges?
Yeah. You really want to see it?
Why, of course. Let's have a look at her. So you can guess how you can see how this guy's, or at least how I'm voicing him. Would you prefer to voice him?
Yes.
Oh,
Absolutely.
All right, I'll hand him over.
Nifty little beauty she is. Couldn't you just spend all day admiring her? You're that impressed by it? Aren't you? Is this real life? Is this just... Never thought
Fantasy.
you'd... Huh?
Is this real life? Is this just fantasy?
No. Never thought you'd find someone with the same enthusiasm for your badge, did ye? Oh, what's your name, son? Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright. No, can't say I've heard the name. Who might you be? Finnegan Hood, lad. Don't suppose you know old me? Not a clue. We're on even ground it is then. The pleasure's mine, Mr. Wright. Tell you what, I won't hold you back from your case no more. But if you got time, swing by my place later. I know you're busy, but stop by when you have a bit. We can swap stories or the like. I'll consider it. Excellent. I'll look forward to it. Oh, and by the way, you want to go around the side of the house. There's a storm cellar. That's where them coppers are all searching. Thank you. Not at all, Phoenix Wright. I best be going now, but I'll see you later. Better check out that storm cellar. That's Mr. Hood's house. We can probably find him in there if we need to talk to him. That's the defendant's home. The police are searching in there. Footprints? There's 2 trails of shoe prints here. The ground in this part's wet, but not too wet, just good enough to preserve them. Still wet. That means they're recent. Looks like they're leading from the woods. Is that all? Yep. Cool. You can take that. It's fine.
All right. Oh, excuse me, sir. You can't come in here. This is a police investigation.
I was told to come here by Prosecutor Williamson.
Oh, hey, yeah, let him in. Boss gave him permission to check it all out. He told me you showed up sooner or later. That's $10 I'm out.
They were betting on whether or not I'd come.
So, yeah, you and Maya have got full access to everything. Let me know if, huh? Where the hell are you? You're not Maya.
Lucy Wright, nice to meet you. You must be Detective Waters.
Dang it, that's 20!
And apparently on whether or not Maya would come.
Where's Maya?
She's not going to be working with me anymore.
Really? But that throws off the whole shtick.
I'm not good enough?
Oh, hey, I didn't mean it like that. I'm sure we'll get on just fine. It's probably his fault anyway.
I wasn't even aware that I had a shtick. Is this the murder scene?
No, this is where we found the killing weapon, but boss is outside at the actual scene.
The murder weapon was moved here?
Yeah, and the best part, guess whose house this?
My client's.
What? Are you really that savvy?
No, the man outside just told me. What's this room we're in?
This is a little storage cellar attached to the rest of the house. There's 2 ways in. One goes upstairs and the other outside to the woods.
That second way is the one we came in through. The door didn't look too strong. It wouldn't be very hard to break in here.
He keeps a bunch of tools and stuff in here, mostly the usual.
Anything of note?
Well, take a look around. We're not hiding anything here or nothing.
Who am I defending?
You don't know?
We haven't had a chance to meet him yet.
Let me guess. Waters is not going to tell us. I'm not even technically his attorney.
Hey, don't sweat it. That's all been cleared up. We got a signed request from him saying he wanted anyone to represent him. He doesn't really give a crap who does it, so long as it happens.
Interesting. Well, seeing as Williamson said that he's known the guy for a while, it could be Jimmy.
That would be pretty dope.
Man's pretty desperate right now, I guess. I hope you like the stubborn, obnoxious type.
Well,
Oh.
I wouldn't really say he's stubborn. He is kind of obnoxious sometimes, but he's not really stubborn. Not particularly, but it's nothing I'm not used to.
Hey, maybe he'll tell you more than he has us. Dude's a real creep.
I mean, that might be Jimmy. Does creep have a name?
Wow. You really jumped the gun on this one.
That was my response too.
I know, right? Yeah, you guys should just go to talk to him, yeah? It's not part of my job to make third-party introductions.
You never had a problem with it before.
Yeah, well, Rothput doesn't want me to tell you, so, boss is trying to crack down on that little bad habit of mine. Says I shouldn't blab so much. Who figured?
Rothpus said no. What was the weapon?
It was a shovel.
Damn.
Came straight from our guy's basement.
You killed him with a shovel?
Then what about the card?
Yeah, and it was way messy. It's a metal one. Just one good swing would have done anyone in.
That's not how the killer works. He's very sophisticated. He's very sophisticated. And he's really, I don't know, graceful with his kills. And it wasn't just one swing.
No, it wasn't. It was, I don't know, like, a lot. The handle snapped right in half from how much... Ugh.
Any fingerprints?
Yeah, tons.
And they're my clients.
Yep. Good news for everyone. Except for the suspect. And the dead guy. And maybe you.
Thanks, Waters. Who was killed?
Boss is more up to date than me. Go outside and check with him if you need.
Up to date? It doesn't sound like they know yet. I need to go speak with Williamson to find out more about the victim. Oh, hey, Stummy, you heard this one? Wait, oh, no. Is it just going to repeat the same jokes, or is it going to be new ones? No, same jokes.
Still funny, though.
Sorry, man, I don't think I know anything about that.
This related to the case.
Well, it's not me, since I don't know much about it.
Detective Waters, want to see a magic trick?
Magic? Sure, I'm game.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Shovel Wait. Wait a...
You
Wow!
gotta be kidding me.
You totally just made that whole thing disappear.
Trucy, where did that go?
That was insane. It's coming back, right?
Are you fucking serious?
Well,
I don't
Damn.
know. I don't know the last time I made a save. Did I? I only have 2 saves.
well, we couldn't have expected that to happen.
Well, you know,
maybe.
we'll just roll with it. I don't know.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Trucy will bring it back for the trial, right? Right?
I hope so.
She better.
Yeah.
The usual assortment of household tools doesn't look out of the ordinary.
Hey, what's that one?
That would be a socket plunger.
Are you sure? What's it do?
You use it to poke at things that are in tight places. See how it has the long, skinny handle? It makes it easy to reach things. And then with the little pointy end, you can grab a hold and stab them.
Dude, it's a screwdriver.
Tomato.
The usual sort.
Yep, nope, yep. Just kind of the same thing. Circuit breaker. There's a safe here. No, not a circuit breaker.
We're just about to find out what's in it. Come on over and see. Now, let's take a look.
There's only 2 things I see in here. This card and this note.
Well, I recognize that card, and that's never good.
What does the note say? Waters? What is a Revales card doing in this safe?
That sounds like a mystery, don't it? Better get on the case, Sherlock.
You say as you grin knowingly.
Open the letter.
We just got a letter.
Open the letter. Let's see what it says.
Wonder who it's from.
You've been in contact with Jameson, haven't you? Don't bother. He can't help you. I know what you did. Nobody can help you. Nobody will. It's signed Francisco Mendires.
Mendires, what the heck? In any case, we'll run that through.
Williamson said this case has something to do with the Revales family.
Right. Oh, and hey, look. A card. That must be our connection.
Really? You're gonna be like that right now? As if I needed something else to complicate matters. I already know the gang sends their cards as a threat. The letter sounds pretty intense. It might come in handy. Okay, well, if this is in this guy's safe, then why the hell didn't he die? It was sent as a threat, right? Is it possible our guy was forced into cooperating? Maybe we can get our shovel back. That shovel must be the murder weapon. It snapped in half and there's blood all over it. I'd hate to get attacked with that. This is breaking the laws of physics. It's simultaneously right here and in Trucy's panties at the same time. Okay.
Damn it.
There's a little wall phone here.
It's so crazy actually seeing one of these. I don't remember the last time I used a landline.
Yeah, I know. You'd think the dude was just keeping it for nostalgia or something.
And suddenly I feel very old.
We're still getting his calls analyzed and whatever. Not much I can tell you yet.
Analyzing the calls? Why would you need to do that?
Some pretty shady stuff was going on here. The line was being tapped.
As in wiretapped?
Yeah, like in somebody was listening in on him. Who would be spying on the defendant, and why? A wiretap and a letter from the head of the family. I don't like where this is going. Our client made some pretty dangerous enemies. Surprised he's not dead. It's a fan.
Go ahead and turn it on. Yes, it isn't working.
Yeah, it was working, but broke about an hour ago. Man, when the fan died, the room shot up to like 97 degrees.
R.I.P., Mr. Fan.
But it's a cellar. You'd think it would keep the heat out.
I don't know. Those stairs are leading up into the rest of the house. I think we'll stay down here for now. Alright, well, I believe that's everything. Except for presenting this. And also presenting this. There's also the profiles.
Let me guess. You're a magician.
That's right.
Yeah, I guessed it from the get-up. Got any good tricks?
Do I?
Trucy, no. Okay, that one's fine. I like that one.
Hello, Mr. Waters. I'm Mr. Hat.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, holy crap, that was crazy. Where the heck were you keeping that thing?
I guess Trucy has a new fan. Any clues on what Williamson's planning?
I don't know. Why's he gotta be planning anything?
Clearly one of us is paying more attention than the other. It's good to see you again, Waters. Wait. No, that was different from before. Let me try it. It's good to see you again, Waters. Well, I suppose indifference is an improvement from passive-aggressive snarking. No. This guy. What a strange fella.
Indeed.
Can we go? Okay, is this the way to see? No. Okay, let's go say hi to Williamson, I guess.
Ah, you made it. You decided to take me up on my request. Did Mr. Waters give you any trouble?
He was fine, but I still don't know anything.
That is why you are investigating.
I'm not going into this completely blind.
Aren't you?
First off, I need to know who I'm defending and why.
I'm glad you asked. His name is Yossarian. He and I have a long history together. As to why, he is accused of murder. Why else?
You want me to clear his name, but you're still prosecuting?
I want the truth. No other attorney can be trusted.
Well, I'm flattered. That doesn't answer my question.
Yossarian's verdict will be whatever he deserves. If he's guilty, he's guilty. If not, he goes free. My duty as a prosecutor is to doubt him. He is a suspect for a reason.
I see. He's more open with me, yet he still seems to be holding a lot back. How much is there to implicate Mr. Yossarian?
It's strong. As prosecutor, I won't go easy on you tomorrow.
I didn't expect you would.
The murder weapon is covered with his prints and DNA, all recent. Some of the prints were found on top of the blood. He handled it after the murder. Furthermore, it was found inside his own cellar.
Sheesh, this guy might as well just hang himself and get it over with. God damn, Phoenix! Holy shit! What do you have on to kill her?
You may be disappointed with my answer. Nothing.
Nothing? Then why am I here?
Patience. All in good time. We'll get our man if we work together on this.
You've really changed your attitude toward me.
It takes a strong man to convict a friend. Call it pity, I suppose. Pity and remorse for the way I treated you. You are not the immoral fraud I thought you were.
Thank you.
We've searched the scene and found everything. However, I'm curious what conclusions you will come to.
So that's it? I can search anywhere? While you're standing right there?
Be my guest.
Alright.
Amazing.
Hey, I'm an attorney.
Yes, I know.
Just reminding you. So, you know why I'm here. I'd like a clear answer. Is the defendant suspected to be the killer's client?
Unfortunately, I can't tell you his relation to the killer. However, I will say that he is not being tried as the man who hired him. He is being tried as the actual murderer.
Hence the fingerprints in the shovel.
Among other things, yes.
What role did the killer play?
We shall find out, won't we?
What did I say about clear answers? Was Mr. Yossarian the murderer? Did he hire the killer? Or is he completely innocent? And how does it all tie back to the family? So many questions. Too many. That's what I'm saying, man.
All the information is there in your court record. You don't need my opinion on it.
I thought we were working together.
Are we? Draw your own conclusions. You're a smart man. You'll eventually figure out what I already did.
Okay, profiles. What do you have to say about yourself? What about Waters? No. Nope. Okay, time to examine. Is this hole where the body was found?
It is. I imagine the killer planned to better conceal the grave, but he didn't have time. The body's on the top behind the bushes.
Mind if I take a quick peek?
Right, don't look.
Well,
I told you not to look.
What is it? What's wrong?
Trucy, don't look. What on earth caused that?
Multiple instances of blunt force trauma for the looks of it. Forensics is trying to piece them back together. Oh! It was mostly just the head. The teeth are all over the
I'm gonna gag. How long will it take to find out who he was?
We'll have to rely on DNA testing. It may take longer, but we'll have the answer for both victims eventually.
Both? Both? There were two?
2 murders, yes, in the same grave. The other's been moved to the morgue to preserve him. The one you just saw will be removed shortly.
They were together?
It would imply they were done in by the same killer, only at different times. We're referring to them as Rosenkrantz and Guildenstern for the time being.
2 bodies
That
found
is
in the
a-
same grave.
That is a Hamlet reference if you didn't know.
Ah. 2 bodies found in the same grave. I better ask more about this. The prints let out from here. I should make a note of that. No, I think that's it. There's 2 sets of footprints leading out of the woods. Who are these 2 men?
We don't know. Neither body is in the proper condition to be identified. It will take time. Until then, I've had some very basic autopsies written up. Here, Dr. Drazen delivered me these. They will tell you what we know so far about the 2 victims.
The names on these, Rosenkrantz and Guildenstern. You're calling them that?
You don't read much literature, do you, right?
He doesn't read much at all.
I see.
-2 to respect. What do you know about this Rosenkrantz fellow?
He was killed very recently. According to a witness, it was just last night. Rigor mortis would indicate that this is accurate.
Was he the one killed with that shovel?
Yes, it's difficult to tell how many times he was struck, but it was a lot. Whoever did it wanted to be sure he wouldn't get back up.
Did he have any ID on him? Any personal items?
Nothing. They may have been stolen after, or perhaps he didn't have any to begin with.
How can you run a case without knowing who the victim was?
There's a plethora of evidence. Even without a face, we know how he died. Tomorrow's trial will focus on the death of Mr. Rosenkrantz. We'll only address the other if needed.
What is there on the other man?
Guildenstern had been in that hole for roughly a month.
Oh boy.
Due to this, we
Whoa.
haven't been able to identify him either.
Why not?
I don't wish to be too graphic, but his body is half decomposed.
Ah! Disgusting!
Yes, that's what happens. We've moved him out to preserve what's left.
Any dental records? His teeth wouldn't decay too quickly.
You're right, his teeth are in perfect condition. That's the problem. No fillings or crowns, not even chipped pieces. We took impressions, but it may be a while getting the results. Because the two bodies were found together, the murders are being treated as related. If you want my advice, stick with Rosencrantz for today.
Guildenstern won't be brought up right away. I'll focus on the more recent murder for now. I think we found enough from the crime scene.
Did you hear Mr. Williamson? He mentioned a witness.
Could that be his neighbor, Finnegan Hood? We should go check on him. Did I present everything? Well, let me look at these. Specimen. God damn it, Drazen. Repeated blunt trauma to the skull, causing the head to be deformed beyond recognition. Apart from that, there are no signs of a struggle. Caucasian male. The body had been underground for roughly a month, leading to extensive decomposition. DNA testing is underway. Okay. Cool. Let's go say hi to the Irish fella.
Your voice is getting a workout today.
Yeah, I know. Oh, you're here. Didn't think you'd have the time to chat about old trials, you being the busy man you are. I'm actually here to speak about the current murder case. Oh, why might that be? Did you see the death last night? No. You hesitated. Are you sure? No, I'm quite sure. There goes my first guess.
Well, guess we'll have to look for someone else. Sorry to bother you, Mr. Hood.
Oh, don't go. You only just got here. I'm sure there's many things we can learn from each other. You wouldn't be here if you had anything else to go on, would ye? He has a point. Okay, Mr. Hood. We can talk for a bit. Splendid! I'm glad you decided on staying. But first... It's an advertisement for a department store.
Every day's great at your Juness. It's a Persona 4 reference.
Oh, okay.
Juness? Never heard of it.
It's some Japanese place. We get a few of our channels on the satellite. I like watching them to remind me of our heritage. You're Japanese? No, I'm Irish American. Okay, I'm confused. Mr. Hood certainly has good taste in grape juice. Yeah. Grape juice. With the biggest apostrophes of all time.
Hey, that's what it was in Apollo Justice also.
Yep. It's a potted plant, nothing special. No hidden bugs or anything. This one really isn't special. Damn. Nope, that's it. What's your story, Mr. Hood? Why, Mr. Wright, I'd hoped you'd figured that out on your own. I used to be a defense attorney, just like yourself.
You were? Really?
Yes, that's why I took such an interest in the badge. Seeing those things makes me feel all nostalgic. What happened? Somebody accused me of forging some evidence. They just barred me. My client disappeared and I had to end up adopting his kid. Wow. What a fucking coincidence. That's quite the tale. Isn't it? Had a bad client I did. He screwed me over and I took the rap for it. You probably can't relate. No, I definitely feel you there. Well, I hope you never make the same mistake I did. Take the wrong guy and you'll wind up like me. I won't go into the details. But let's just say you shouldn't take evidence from young girls you never met. Is this guy me in a past, current life? Aye, listen to me blabbering on. Enough about me. What about you, Phoenix Wright? Something similar. Oh, that's so. Did you do it? Do what? The forgery? No, I was innocent. Oh. Good man. I did. Oh.
Mr. Hood, that's bad!
Yes, it was stick of me, a fool's move. Would I do it again? It was the only chance of finding him not guilty. You'd do anything for a client you trusted, wouldn't you? If I thought they were innocent, I'd do whatever I could, but only by moral means. Don't you know, the end justifies the means. I know there's some don't like what I did.
No.
The ends justify the means.
You're not the first to try and set me up, right? And you won't be the last. I know what I did, son, and I've paid for it with me badge. We know a bit about Mr. Hood now, but it doesn't tell me anything useful. I should see if he knows anything about these murders. Where were you last night? I was with me daughter. Neither of us were outside all night. Solid alibis for them both. Can you tell me anything about either victim? Don't believe so. You said ye were defending me neighbor, yeah? Did ye? So he's alive? Can you tell me more? No, sorry. Ugh, maybe he really doesn't know anything. We'll be on our way then. Don't leave. I'm sorry I can't answer about the victims. But there was a death here a bit earlier. Think this is the same?
Was it a month ago?
A month ago? That sounds right. Do you suppose this was related to the other one last night?
They think it was. Prosecutor Williamson said the...
Trucy, wait.
What? What did I do?
Did you see what he's doing? He's been pressing us for information. Aye, I have, and thank you both greatly. I've learned a lot. They found 2 bodies, one's from a month back, and I think they're connected. How much did you know before we came in? Maybe I knew and maybe I didn't. Maybe I wanted to see how much you knew. Maybe I'm the killer. No, you aren't. You're right. I must be a real dunce to admit that. Or maybe that's what I want you to think. Can't know for sure, can you? You fucking... Did you see the murder from a month back? Hi, I did. Mighty brutal it was.
But you said you didn't!
No. I said I didn't see the one last night.
You tricked us!
Aye, that I did. Weren't too hard, neither. What did you see? Oh, you're not the police, so I don't have to say nothing. Bring them in and we'll talk. Do they already know about Mr. Hood? It doesn't look like he's going to cooperate with me. If you're all out of questions, I got one of me own for ye. Do you trust me? Do you believe a word I've said? Excuse me? Simple question. Do you trust me? I mean...
You've given us no reason to trust you.
Listen, man. As a man of Irish heritage myself, I gotta say yes.
Okay.
Maybe. You seem like a friendly guy. Then you're a fool. You just met me a few hours ago. You know nothing where I'm from. How do you even know Hood's me real name? Is it? Yes, it is. But why do you believe me when I say it? Don't put your faith in me just because I invited you in for a little chat. Trust no one, son. Not in this business. For all you know, I brought you in here to kill you and your little helper. Did you?
Fine time to lose our Magatama.
Would I be daft enough to say if I had? This guy is lying so much. Pathological liar over here. You may go,
Goody.
Phoenix Wright. Keep what I said in mind. I'll see you later, unless your client is found guilty. Well, that was awkward. I'd better get going.
Do you think we're prepared for the trial?
We'll see. There's some pretty solid evidence, but...
You don't know who the suspect is.
Right.
You haven't had a chance to meet him. Can we please try the detention center again? I really feel we shouldn't be handling a case without knowing who we're defending.
Things aren't that simple. The killer almost killed Maya before, after what she just went through. Mandiras won't give up. I have to know what happened here. We'll try the detention center one more time.
Thank you, Daddy.
Alright. Show yourself. Show yourself.
Let's
Who
go.
are you really? Guard, is he still in questioning? I told you damn well. Told you horses. Jeez, who peed in his cereal today?
He wasn't kidding about it taking the whole day. I wonder what's taking so long.
Haven't a clue. What if the suspect fucking dies as well?
Well, we tried.
Mmm.
Now what?
Rough pot. Huh? The door won't budge. Oh shit.
What? It won't? We're trapped in here?
Hello? Could somebody let us out of here? Hmm?
Okay. I don't remember this from any other playthrough that I've watched. I haven't this
It
Yeah, I
could
don't
be-
know. What were you going to say?
It could be a new scene from the patch, because Turnabout Into the Unknown has a patch that got released.
Oh boy. Well,
What is it? Hello? Are you
We-
blocking the door? You can take this voice, I guess.
maybe.
Maybe? I'd really prefer not to be trapped in this room.
Yeah, well, you're not getting out without my say so.
Who are you and what do you want?
Are you Phoenix Wright?
What do you mean, am I Phoenix Wright? Of course I am.
Oh, wait a minute.
Do you know?
Okay.
You know who it is?
I I was just looking at the wrong scene. Yep. And I'll keep their voice disguised just so it's a surprise.
Okay.
Prove it.
Prove it?
Slip it under the door.
Oh, this is a trap. Prove I'm
Holy
Phoenix
shit.
Wright, huh? Oh, this fucking guy. Fine. Whatever. There, you happy?
Yep, it's that same stupid badge. You're him.
Stupid? I should have known. It's her again. Oh.
Ta-da!
Oh, you. Hmm.
Were you followed?
Miss Porter, what are you doing here?
Gosh! Do they know you came?
Does who know I came? You're the one who stalked me to the detention center.
If there's a weak link, it's you! I know nobody followed me! Can't touch this, Spiky! I put the sneaky in incognito!
But there's no...
Shut up! After you exposed me last time, the whole world found out I'm a spirit medium! Can you imagine how many people would kill me for that?
Do you need my help with something, or are you just going to spew nonsense?
A bit odd, this one. They followed you! Get down!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Take it easy. She's with me.
I'm his daughter. His daughter? Spiky, who did you...
Why are you here?
A mutual acquaintance wants me to deliver a message to you. You're really in for it now.
Oh, God. What the hell is going on? What was your message?
You have to solve a case for me.
I already have my hands full. Can it wait?
No, it can't wait.
I'm already in the middle of something. Williamson recruited me for his current case.
He did?
Yes, and the trial starts tomorrow, so if you don't mind...
Wait. You're defending?
I am a defense lawyer.
Spiky, what the heck? I can't believe you'd sink that low.
You were expecting me to prosecute, maybe?
Oh, shut up! Why'd I even come here?
Are you going to deliver your message or not?
Forget it! I can see whose side you're really on. Why are you so angry?
This is not the time. This is not the time to be stubborn.
Spikey's gone over to the dark side, that's what!
Who the hell is my client?
Can't believe you let Beardo recruit you into this.
I don't understand anything you're saying.
Don't even change my mind. I don't need your help. Gladys, put her out, jerk asses.
Jerk asses.
What a child.
I'm glad that's over.
A bit unusual, that one.
Yep.
Do you still want to do this?
It'll be fine. I seem to recall Apollo not meeting one of his clients until the trial.
Yes, but...
But nothing. I know what I'm doing.
You don't know that this client will be as fun as Walkie.
Yeah, I'm sorry that was harsh. But I need to do this.
Please be careful. Don't do anything you'll regret.
I've already done something I regret. 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 And again, I'm on the same page as Phoenix. Ugh. I'll only regret it if I fail again. That can't happen. That can't happen. Somewhere in this mess, the killer is involved. The Ravelis family also has their hands dirty. It can't be good if they're working together. What's going on? We don't even get to meet the client? Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Told you it would be short.
Hmm. Okay.
The trial's not very long either. It's less than 2 hours.
How long is it? Because I am quite a bit tired now.
Oh. Well, given how we tend to go, it would probably take us an hour and 40.
That is far too long for me to make it through, sadly.
Okay. Something you might want to do just in case is make a separate save where the shovel doesn't disappear from the court record, because now I'm worried that we may have soft locked ourselves.
I feel like I will go back and I'll make sure that I do that, but I feel like Rothpa wouldn't allow the player to soft lock themselves like that, considering that most players will present stuff. I feel like that would be kind of cruel to do.
I hope so, but I've looked at video Let's Plays, and nobody has done what we did.
Okay, then I will probably have to go back and make a new save. But we'll
Although,
save.
heck, we can be pioneers. We can explore what happens if one does go down that route, and if we
Nope, the shovel's back.
Oh,
Nope, it's
okay,
back.
thank God. All right. Okay, Robfa, you did think of that. Good.
No, it's still here.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Well, enjoy the short investigation, audience.
yes. We're gonna get to this trial next time.